My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. I am live. It is exciting to be with you talking about a topic that I really enjoy. Actually, I have a guest here. This is Banjo. Captain's out somewhere sleeping right now, but Banjo's in here. I think I had a piece of cheese, and he likes cheese, so he was like, "Oh, this is Banjo." So this is Banjo. Anyways, Banjo, you gotta get down. All right. Anyways, today what we're talking about, if you've stuck around, is we're going to be talking about how to put together the perfect gig description for your Fiverr profile as a beginner. One of the questions I get a lot, and I've seen a lot forever, has always been revolved around, "Hey, Anthony, I'm just starting out, but how do I write a description, or how do I write a compelling profile that's going to sell my services when I haven't done anything?" That's right, Banjo on your knee. That's right. So, that has always been something that I've tried to help people with, and I hope today I can give you some thoughts that you could use to write that perfect gig description. Also, as you can tell, we are live. I want to start getting back to doing some more lives, and that means I'll be taking questions. All you got to do is type in a question in your comment section, and I will answer it after I'm done with my little spiel. So let's go ahead and dive into. Oh, and by the way, make sure when you come in, you say hello. And if you're listening from Facebook, just note that, like, for whatever reason, Facebook, Facebook is Facebook, and you can't, like, it doesn't show me your name. Like right now, I got Facebook user and Facebook user. Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy? Good to see you from YouTube. So YouTube shows the name, but Facebook doesn't. So just make sure you pop in your name if you're from Facebook. So anyways, so getting to this, your gig description. And first off, it is paramount that you make the very best gig description on Fiverr or anywhere, but we're talking about Fiverr today. And as a new person, or as a person that doesn't have a lot of jobs around their belt, or have done anything, how do you make a gig description? All right, so I want to run over that with you. So first and foremost, it is important, and I know this is often overlooked, and is you've got to start out by saying who you are. Hi, my name is. That sounds like the Slim Shady song. Hi, my name is what? My name, anyways. This was showing our ages. That's important. I always start out with, "Hi, my name is Anthony," or whatever pseudonym you're using. Right? Start off with something with a greeting. "Hello, my name is so and so. All right, welcome to my gig. Welcome to my offering." It's really important to say hello, hi. But then we want to go right into the meat of it. And what I want to share with you is how I coach people who are just starting off, just beginning, what to write down in the description. Okay? So, first and foremost, you are not someone who has no experience. Okay? You have a lifetime of experiences. You have backgrounds in work. Whether you have been a nurse, or you work construction, or you were a teacher, or you was a phone, answered phones, or you were a customer service specialist, or whatever job that you've worked or experiences you have, you bring a lifetime of communication to your work. You spend a lifetime communicating. Our job when we are describing ourselves, especially to other people in our descriptions, is to take our experiences, take what we've done, and put it into a package, if you will, right? And I always say this analogy: you're Yoda, your client's Luke Skywalker. Your job is to make them the star, not to make you the star. In our own personal story, that's our job, is for us to become the star, right? It's for us to become successful. But our job when selling, especially when writing this gig description, any description online about yourself and your services, is about you making your client the star. And making them the star, okay, first starts with you giving a little bit of proof that you can bring the action, right? And how you do that is start off by giving 1 to 2 sentences of something that you've done. Like, for example, we said, "Hi, my name is Anthony. Welcome to my gig. Welcome to my voiceover gig. For the last 15 years, I've worked in construction all over the West Coast. And all right, so now I've given you something that I have done. Okay. Now, in construction, any job, it doesn't matter what it is, you have to master the art of communicating with people. You have to. That's right. You have to master that art. So you say, the last 15 years I've been working construction, and through that time I've had to learn how to communicate effectively on the job site with multiple different people, with multiple different contractors, so that the work goes smoothly. Because of this and because of my experience, I'm the perfect person to help you relay your message to your audience. Okay? You can see what I'm doing here. I'm taking my experience and I'm giving you a picture of what I've done, the communication. And here's what's important. We want to hire people today that actually are real people, that have real experiences, that are unique. You are unique no matter what you have done. You are unique. Don't be afraid to share that uniqueness. All right? Using that construction, just as a random job I chose, using that construction background idea, right? You have said, because of that, no one else here can give you the same voiceovers that I can. And that's true because no one has your experiences. No one has the history of your life. And you have to look at it that way. It's not about what job you've just done. Now, if you have done work, absolutely, you can mention that you've done previous work. But the reality is that, especially when you're first starting off, you don't have any work to mention. And it's more important that you talk about what your strengths are, that you do know how to communicate. And you do. You've spent a lifetime doing it. We run into this imposter syndrome, where we feel like, how I got to be out here pretending I'm this professional when I've never done a voiceover before. And part of that is absolutely true. You do have to go out there and put on your best, your best face or whatever, and even though you've not done a voiceover. However, stop looking at yourself as if you have no experience or you have no ability to communicate effectively to people. You've spent your lifetime doing it. All right. Some people are better than others at communicating, but you've spent your lifetime doing it. So in your description, it's your job to take that 1 to 2 sentences, 3 max, about what you've done, all right, over the last 10, 15, 20 years or whatever, 5 years, whatever, okay, and then take that and said, hey, because I've done XYZ, I can deliver ZYX to you. Do you see what I'm saying? I can relate to your customers. I can share a message that, they will latch on to because I've done this and this and this. It doesn't have to be because I worked for so-and-so or like because I did a voiceover for Ford or I did, a spot for Disney or something. I mean, that's great. And we want to celebrate that when you get it. But when you first start, you don't have it. So you have to sell it like that. Okay? You are Yoda. They're Luke Skywalker. Your job is to make them the star. Now, after you get that down, okay, once you get your opening, hi, my name is Anthony. Welcome to my voiceover gig. For the last 15 years, I've been in construction, and I've had to learn how to communicate effectively with all sorts of people, not just contractors, but on, workers on site, the city, the other fellow construction workers, people at their home, if I've, in certain areas, right? And because of this, I know how to communicate effectively to all sorts of different types of people. And that's why I can help you communicate to your audience. All right? So that's a very compelling opening. And it works, and it's true. There's nothing fake or false about it. It's all real. All right? And you've shown your unique background. Now, after this, it's good to move into, here are some of the things that I offer. All right. From this gig, I can do, I can do e-learning. I can do voicemail and IVR. I can do TV narration. I can do radio. I can do meditation. It's nice to list some things. Works very well for keywords, because we can't forget that keywords play a part of being found on Fiverr as well in your description. So we play some keywords in there. Then we also are going to, just list, 5, 7, 10 different keyword terms of things that you offer. Now remember, that doesn't mean you're not going to build other gigs down the road with those. It's just in this gig, you're letting people know this is an overall voiceover gig, that I do these services within this gig. Then there's something else that I like to say too, and this is a personal thing that I love. The next part of your description should be your promise to the person. I think a lot of people, there's been studies about what people are afraid of when they're buying online. Those studies show that people, are afraid they're not going to have good communication. They're afraid they're not going to get quality work. And they're afraid that it's going to take a long time to get what they want. And those are actually the things that people want the most. So you flip that around, what people are looking for is high quality work. They're looking for fast delivery, and they're looking for lots of communication. So out of those three things, I like to put down in my gig description my promise to you, or what you can expect working with me, right? Semicolon. 1, fast and frequent communication. Right? 2, high quality and professional sounding voiceover. All right? 3, okay, fast delivery. Within 24, 48 hours, however fast, whatever you deliver in. Okay, but you could put that down, and you can actually even add 1, 3, or 3, 5 different types of types of lists of your what you promise them. But those 3 things are super important, and I like to put them down as a thing to what you can expect, your expectations. These are my expectations that you're going to get, because remember, when we buy online, especially from sites like Fiverr or any of these sites, even Amazon or anywhere, even in stores nowadays, when I go to stores, like if I go to Best Buy, what do they have down on the price on the ticket, the price ticket? They got reviews. Like, how many online reviews did this get? Like 4.5 out of 5. Like, oh, that's pretty good. Then you look at how many reviews did they get. Oh, that's pretty good. For us who do not have those reviews to start, you've got to put down, all right, on those, you've got to put down expectations so people know what they can expect from you. And if you solve, or at least you give them the idea that you are going to solve those problems or those worries they have, those fears, then they're going to order from you. All right. So we've got your welcome. We've got the why you should let me help you make your business great. Then we've got a list of some of the things that I offer in this. Then we've got my promise to you. All right, and your gig, this is all for your gig description, remember, for those people coming in. Then the next thing we need to do is, if there is anything that you do not want to do, like if you're like, I'm not currently offering political voiceovers. You can say at this time, I'm not currently offering political voiceovers, but if you have a question, don't be afraid to message me. That's fine too. Whatever you do though, and I see this a lot, don't, you don't want to get too like, I won't do this and don't contact me for that. and don't you dare do this. Like, I've seen a lot of people do it, and I understand you're being emphatic about what you don't want to do, and it's important, and there are rules in your mind, and they're absolutely true. But if you do it too much, it's going to sound like you don't want to work with people. I always use that example. I used to love the show, although they haven't done it recently. It was probably a lot because of COVID, but it was Hotel Impossible. I love that show. I watched that so many seasons. That guy with the bald head, probably because we looked like each other. But anyways, I was just thinking about, did we really look like each other? No, we didn't really look like each other. Anyways, the point is he went around to this one hotel, and there was rules everywhere. Like, you can't do this, you can't do that, don't touch this, don't go there. There was just no everywhere. And it was like, gosh, I mean, do they even really want people there? You got this feeling they didn't want you there. Rules are important, but we need to do it in a kindly manner that makes it still seem like we're interested in having customers. Does that make sense? So I do think it's important to make sure that you put down some of the things that you're interested in not doing, but at the same time, you also don't make it so you word it in a way that is not going to make people think, gosh, I don't want to work with them. All right. Now, the last part is one of the most important parts, and that is the call to action. You've got to have a call to action. Now, most people will leave it at, if you have any questions, contact me. But here's the thing. You don't really want, at least this is what I would rather have people order from me without having to contact me and spend 15, 30 minutes of my time answering questions, right? I would rather them just order from me. So on my call to action, I want to make sure that what they do is they order. So I say, I'm really looking forward to working with you on your project. Order now. Let's get started today. Order now. Or let's get started on your project. Order now. Something to that effect, right? Sorry, this Facebook Messenger is beeping away. I need coffee. So anyways, this is a way for you to get them to take action. Now, right above that, and I did mention when you were saying that some of the things that you wanted to do, like a little bit of announcement, say, hey, I will, I'm not at this moment offering, like just as an example, political voiceovers or something. You can also say, and there's also an FAQ section below for frequently asked questions, right? So you can also say that as well. So, but as a beginner, it is important that you fill out these descriptions for your gigs to their fullest, and you make them compelling with your background. Don't be afraid of who you are. Celebrate it. Put it down there. You've spent a lifetime communicating. That's all we are doing, is communicating for people, relaying a message, an idea. And you spent a lifetime doing that. So your job now, again, is to be Yoda, and they're Luke Skywalker. All right. So I've kind of laid out, in my mind, the perfect gig description for a beginner. And quite frankly, for anyone, but for a beginner. I know some people over in the chat. This is a perfect time if you've got any questions, if you have any comments, if you want me to answer anything about your Fiverr description or anything voiceover-wise. Go ahead, post it now. I'll go ahead and read out some of the people. Oh, and by the way, too, just on a side note, if you haven't, that's Banjo coming back in. The door opens up and Banjo's coming back in. By the way, we have an amazing, if you didn't know this, we have an amazing elite academy for voice actors over at avosjourney.com. And that was my daughter. And if you haven't signed up for that, or if you're looking for a community to help you learn and grow your voiceover business every day, it's an amazing, amazing place. And there'll be a link below, or you can go to avosjourney.com and sign up. And we also have a VO's Journey voiceover conference. We are now live taking reservations for that. It is online, so it's totally cool. And that is in October 14th through the 16th, and that's also on avosjourney.com. So you can get your tickets while they last, because we only have a limited amount. We have some amazing people coming, like Scott Brick is going to be speaking. We've got Sean Pratt, which is amazing. We've got Mike Delgadio, the Booth Junkies, coming. We also have Brent Allen Hagel, right, from Trailer VOs, Trailer Promos, Trailer Vent. LA. He's got his studio out in LA. We've got some amazing guests coming and speaking, so make sure you check out that and get your ticket. All right, so questions, comments, pop them over there. Let's see who we got. We've got someone said, hey, Banjo. Yeah, I had my dog Banjo here a little bit earlier. Jeremy, what's up? From Austin. It's good to have you. Tom, hello. Facebook user, it's Chief. What's up, Chief? I know who that is. Daniel, what's up, man? Good to have you from LinkedIn. Tom, did you get the email I sent? I think I've sent you like 20 emails, brother. I hope you got an email. I sent you a new one to the new email address you sent. So hopefully you got that email. Angela from LinkedIn. That's cool. Hi, Angela. She'll know. That's interesting you're on LinkedIn. That's cool. Sally from YouTube, Pensacola, Florida. How is the weather down there, Sally? I'm in Virginia, so it's hot as all get out here. I imagine it's even hotter in Pensacola. Let's see. Facebook Chicka Slim Shady. Yep. Chris B says, hello. Feeding kids right now, but we'll catch up later in early stages of setting up Fiverr. Awesome. Then this video would be really good for you to go back and watch as well. Let's see. Facebook Army background. I can motivate the hell out of you. There you go. Let's see. Nice Star Wars pull. Cheers. Let's see. Mind Worker, thumbs up. Thank you. Danny says, hello, Anthony from San Diego. Awesome. Big Apple voiceover greetings from NYC. Good to have you, Dave. Sally says, this info is so helpful. Thank you for covering it. Absolutely. Tom says, Tom, I think something's going on. I'm just going to say, Tom, something's going on your end. I've sent you like 10 emails to different email addresses. I'm not sure, man. Have you checked your junk file, or you're like just random? We gotta check it. Something's going on, Tom. Let's see. Ken says, greetings, Anthony from, oh my gosh, Canada. We'll just say Canada because I don't want to butcher that name. Is it Magnetawan? I'm awful, man, Ken. I don't want to butcher it. Let's see. Kitty Voice. I'm going to take your Fiverr course. I'm really excited. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you're going to love it. That course is awesome. It runs you through everything like this step by step by step. And once you buy it, you have it forever. So it's a really great course. Thank you. Let's see. Sally, it's hot. You can get that on avosjourney.com too. Everything's at avosjourney.com. Let's see. Sally says it's hot in Pensacola, but fixing to have a storm in Northeast area. Gotcha. So Ken says Magnetawan. Is that right? Magnetawan? Is that right? Magnetawan? Magnetawan. Magnetawan? I don't know what everybody's saying. Well, anyways, Ken, thank you so much. All right, you guys. Well, hey, listen, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Check out those things, for example, VO's Journey Elite Academy. If you haven't done that yet and you're looking to really get growing your business and want to get learning and lots of support, check that out. And also make sure you get your ticket as soon as you can for a VO's Journey voiceover conference, okay? Perfect last one. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. We're going to end on that note. Thank you, everybody. Oh, and subscribe. I forgot to mention that. Subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful Monday. Peace.